It's a TV show. Of course it's fake. Oh no. Many people believe it's real. They believe it's so real, in fact, that you can go on Ian Lawman's wife's Facebook page and book a reading with him through her. If it was fake, why are you able to book psychic readings, huh? They've clearly lied in their efforts to strike my channel. That is naughty, naughty, David. All they're doing here is trying to silence people. You're beginning a legal process. How's it going? It is Mythos, and yes, this video isn't like the usual videos I do. It's more about people in the paranormal who, in my opinion, are faking events to create drama and scares, creating views equaling money, all while playing on and affecting people's beliefs and emotions.
To the demon, the entity in the house.
So yes, about 8 months or so ago, I made a reaction to an episode of a TV show called Help My House is Haunted, which was uploaded by some random YouTube channel, nothing to do with them. I just put it up as a members only video, so it only got about 100 views or something, but somehow it still got flagged for copyright. 8 months later. Weird. So because I reacted to the video and edited it in a way that falls under fair use, I fought back against their claim on it and won.
Okay.
And I've heard they copyright claim anyone who makes videos on them, criticising them at least anyway. I thought, oh, you're trying it on me now. So because it annoyed me, especially annoyed me that it was just a members only video, it wasn't even really available to the public, I thought, wow, that's pretty pathetic, doing that on basically a private video for members. So I thought, right, I'll stick it up on the main channel, and now way more people can see my criticisms of the episode that I looked at. Now, fair use is constantly a big problem on YouTube. You often see people not understanding what it even is and filing copyright claims against people who make videos on YouTube. Whoever is putting these claims in is probably sat behind the screen going, "That's my footage!" and just presume people can't use it, which is not the case. So let's just look up what fair use is. So it says here, fair use is a legal doctrine that permits limited use of copyright material without permission of the copyright holder. It acts as an exception to copyright law, allowing for activities like criticism, commentary, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research, which I was doing in my video, criticizing the way they could supposedly speak to the dead.
This is an app. So if we hear a word, that the spirit's actually been able to manipulate those banks and put those phonetics together.
Nope.
Commenting on how they made out as if this guy was psychic.
He is still here.
Yeah.
I can still feel him.
Prove it.
And what he was talking about was available to see on social media already. I was teaching people that the devices these guys are using on this TV show and putting out to the public that they can speak to the dead don't in fact work and speak to the dead. And they're just gimmicks. So how does a video fall under fair use? First of all, you can't just re-upload someone's footage. That is their footage and it's just unedited and they will do you for that. And I agree with that. Your video has to add something new, as mentioned, such as commentary, analysis, or parody. The video has to be transformed into something new and edited differently. So you'll quite often see people with effects over some footage like film grain, film borders, smoke, because now that's an edited video. If you flip the footage, that's an edited video. If you trim it, take clips out, it's an edited video. And in those parts, what you've trimmed, if you add your part in, commenting, if you're adding yourself over the top, commenting on, that's an edited video. Even while doing your commentary, adding things over the top like subtitles, you've added those subtitles over the top of their footage, so it's edited footage. Adding arrows pointing to the door that has opened by itself when really someone's pulled a string. You've now added that arrow over the top of the footage. It's edited footage and you are educating people about what is going on in the video. Now that's falling into the category of education. So, you know, things like that all will fall under fair use. And speaking of, you know, trimming their footage, taking clips out and things, the clips that you do use can't be so long. You've got to keep things quite short, which I've found out from having about 7 or 8 copyright battles. I understand that that's the case now, so I often keep things short and then speak about what's happened. If there is a little bit of a longer clip that I want to show where something's happening, or just to give context so you can't accuse me of picking parts out and creating my own narrative, I will make sure that piece of footage is edited. It will have all of those things done to it because I want to show a longer clip, but I understand that, ooh, this could be a bit dodgy, so I make sure it's all edited. Now, I know this is boring, guys. It's not the usual video, like I said, but I want to get this out there, what these people are doing. Now, guys, if you know me, you will know I am big into MMA. And I watch this guy here, Unique. He comments on people's podcasts and things like that, as you can see. And a good while ago, I used this as an example, so I'm bringing it back up again just to tell you about it. So, because he's using other people's footage, as you can see, someone then tried to take him to court for using their footage. This guy apparently had monster lawyers and was going to bring his ass down. He spent $150,000 on this court case against a random YouTuber with, at the time, probably 10,000 subscribers. It took a year with these monster lawyers to fight the battle against this YouTuber who represented himself. And this YouTuber, with his high-tech 360p camera, won the lawsuit. He represented himself against these monster lawyers spending all of that money because he knew everything he did fell under fair use and he was allowed to do. He's been on YouTube creating a channel, understand how YouTube works. So he was like, okay, let's go. And he won. So I think that's quite embarrassing, to be honest. Like, before you throw out these copyright claims and everything like that, you should probably understand what this platform is, what's going on this platform, and what people are allowed to do on it. This is always a thing, this fair use issue. But that example right there shows that fair use is there for a reason. $150,000 down the drain because they didn't understand fair use and they just threw the toys out of the pram and wanted to kick off. Anyway, as I mentioned, I did all of that editing style when making these videos. I always do. Every time these fakers try it on, and I always win the battles because of that. If you look on my channel, I've been over this numerous times with different channels. And the thing is, with these channels that have battled me in the past, they always have like 20 million plus subscribers. So they kind of think they run YouTube and own it and can treat little channels like me like shit. And I will be scared and back down because of the power of their channel. But anyway, yes, it's not a YouTube channel doing this now. It's these guys here, Help My House is Haunted. Like I mentioned, a TV show. I think it's Jane Harris, Barry Guy, and Ian Lawman. But as you can see though, back-to-back productions. It seems like them guys down in Brighton have put this claim in against me because obviously they're the production company. In other words, David Notman Watt have obviously not been happy with the video that got put onto my main channel, and my channel has now received a copyright strike because of this. As you can see, and up here it says to get rid of this strike, complete copyright school, which, let's be honest, My House is Haunted and David need to do as well because they've clearly lied in their efforts to strike my channel. Because if you look down here, what are they claiming? It says content found, entire video. Excuse me guys, claiming the whole video means you're claiming my footage, me talking to my audience, my commentary as something you own, which is not the case, guys. Naughty, naughty, David, because obviously that's not true, is it? I mean, the video has gone now, so I can't add up how much is my footage, how much is theirs. I presume they've done that if they're confident enough to put in this strike and claim and all of that stuff, right?
Doubt it.
But I would probably guess, I don't know, 60-70% is me talking. The rest is their video I'm commenting on, overlaying myself and everything over the top. Claiming the entire video seems very dodgy to me. I think they've just thrown a hissy fit, thought, he's uploaded the video to his channel. He thinks he's winning this battle. No, we will win this battle, and done this to me. Now listen, guys. I know you're trying to claim my footage now, but that's my footage. I mean, if you want to make a video with it and comment on, go for it. I don't copyright anyone because I'm not a bitch. And I understand that you can use my footage, so I don't even have the automatic detection turned on. So obviously, they've clearly got a problem with people calling them out for their fake paranormal shenanigans. Beardo has covered them in the past, saying they've tried it on a few times with him as well, when he has also covered them. Which, as I'm making this, he's just put up another video about Ian, who's part of the show, who claims this and that and has been absolutely busted by Beardo, completely lying. Naughty, naughty. All they're doing here, by doing this to people, is trying to silence people, trying to strike me here and trying to silence me, thinking it will scare me or something, or I'll not be bothered about the video enough to fight it and just forget about it. Do this copyright school to get the strike removed. And to be honest, yeah, that's kind of true. I'm not bothered about the video. It kind of sucked, to be honest. And money-wise, it probably made me like 20 quid. I don't care about the video. What I don't like is them trying to silence the critics. So as you can see here, I will be fighting back against the claim, which we will do right now. 1 copyright strike. We have received a copyright removal crest for your video based on applicable copyright law. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
Content found. Entire video.
We have removed your video from YouTube. As a result, your video was removed from YouTube, your channel received a strike. If you get 3 strikes, your channel, along with associated channels, will be subject to removal. Now, I could contact claimant, as we see there, back-to-back productions, but what's the point in that? They've done this, so I don't think they're up for conversation, because they maybe could have reached out to me in the first place, but they've just gone ahead and done this, haven't they? So, we will submit a counter notification. You're beginning a legal process. Counter notification is a legal request for YouTube to reinstate a video that has been removed for alleged copyright infringement. Now, as they're saying there, legal process. If it goes down that path, I am confident that it falls under fair use. If your counter notification is forwarded to the claimant, they'll have 10 US business days to review. If they don't provide evidence that they've taken legal action against you, your video will be restored. Which, like I said, I'm not bothered about the video. It's what they're doing to people. Trying to stamp their foot down on people's heads who dare call them out for their fake paranormal activity. Now, hey, by the way, you might be saying, but it's a TV show. Of course it's fake. Oh no. Many people believe it's real. They believe it's so real, in fact, that you can go on Ian Lawman's wife's Facebook page and book a reading with him through her. If it was fake, why are you able to book psychic readings, huh? What's the point in wasting your money booking a psychic reading if what he's going to tell you is fake? No, because these people believe this. They believe that what he is going to give them is real information through psychic power.
I've had enough.
Other options. Now, this is where most people will be thinking, okay, I'll just do that instead, right? You can wait for the strike to expire in 90 days as long as you've completed copyright school, or ask the claimant to retract their takedown request. I understand the implications of filing a counter notification and want to proceed. Okay, so I've just filled this out. Why should your video be reinstated? I made a reaction video to the TV show Help My House is Haunted, which is allowed on YouTube. I received a copyright claim against this reaction video. I explained that the video was edited in such a way that it falls under fair use. Trimmed video, flipped video, overlays, cuts, segments removed, commentary on their footage in between, educating my audience on what is happening in the video, analysing the footage. The video was then reinstated on my channel. If that is the case, I am confused by the strike on my channel from the same video. The strike is claiming the whole video, but I would say 60 to 70% of my video was my footage of me in my studio talking about their video. I believe this is a false copyright strike to silence a critic. I understand that filing fraudulent counter notifications may result in the termination of my YouTube account. That's interesting. So what about the people who file fraudulent strikes? Counter notifications submitted. There we go. So we will see what happens with that, and if they win that, that will be a damn shame for YouTube content creators in general, because that means that fair use is bullshit. How can you follow the fair use guidelines to create new videos for YouTube if people then can just copyright strike your channel? And like I say, if you lose, then that makes no sense. It just makes no sense. So to be honest, Jane, Barry, Ian, and David, shame on you guys. Shame on you guys for coming after little channels who just want to make videos talking about whatever material it is. I bet if people made a nice video praising these guys, saying they are absolute saints, nothing would happen about that at all, because that's the way these fakers work on YouTube. I have seen it plenty of times now. So a bit of a random video today. Like I said at the start, not my usual type of video, but I just wanted to get that out to people to let you know what was going on and what these guys are up to. Absolute shady shit, in my opinion. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. You probably already have, but hey, if you want to check out some more videos, you can click this one or this one, see what's going down over there, and I'll see you in the next one.